What is up, my dudes? I'm back from my parents, having watched Coming to America 2, or Coming to America, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it wasn't too bad. It didn't really have much of a plot. It was kind of dumb, but it was absolutely beautiful. All the costumes were amazing. I want to dress like Lavelle Johnson. Like, you have no idea how badly I want to dress like him. All of his outfits were just, they're just so beautiful. And and I kind of had to like rein that beauty in as I sit there next to my parents and my grandma as we watch this movie that has nothing but black people in them. And I'd just be like, yeah, no, she's so beautiful. Like, I would love to dress like her. It's like, no, I want to dress like the boy. Please, just let me dress like him. His 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 outfits were so cool. I was obsessed with them. I was obsessed with them. And yeah, all in all, it was a pretty good movie. Like, a pretty good sequel, I would say. It wasn't really much of a movie because the thing is like I said, there was no plot. There was no plot at all. It was kind of just like just a bunch of skits thrown together, and there wasn't enough Arsenio Hall at all, which I'm very upset about. But you know, uh, the actor who played Lavelle, Jeremy Fowler, so something like that. I don't remember his name now. Jermaine Fowler. And he's been in Sorry to Bother You and Judas and the Black Messiah, which I've also seen. And I love both of those movies. So I was kind of obsessed with him. Like, I kind of like him like a lot. Like, he might be my favorite actor. I mean, there's just so many good actors nowadays that just warm my heart to see act their little heart out. And he just looked like he was having a ton of fun, and he was just so cool. You know what? Enough me gushing over him, because like I could spend hours doing that. Anyway, okay. What's weird is now my camera says that I can only film for 36 minutes. What is it? The lighting? Is it because I've got this bright light over here? Like, if I block this light, well, suddenly I have more minutes? I don't know. Like, why downstairs in my kitchen could I film for longer? Doesn't make any sense. You know what? Phones are weird. Technology is weird. Like, what's with them? You know? My hair's messed up. Anywho. Anywho. It was, all in all, it wasn't like a bad night. I've just been thinking lately about, like, if I moved to, like, some remote island, just me and my dog, I'd probably be really happy. Like, nothing to have to pay for, nothing to have to do, no job that I had to go do, no, like, I don't know. I don't think I'd miss anybody, really. Like, I mean, I'd probably miss people, but I wouldn't be lonely. I don't know. They'd just have to come visit me if they wanted to. I don't know. I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot, because it's like, maybe I just want to, like, live on my own without having to worry about anybody else. I just want to worry about me and maybe my dog. And I say maybe but what I really mean is definitely my dog. Like, I have to worry about him because he's the best. He's just the best. Look at you. You're so cute. You're so cute. Anywho, I say anywho a lot, and I didn't realize I do that. I mean, I kind of knew that I did that because my sister has this running joke where she goes, anywho, anytime I say anywho. So it happens quite a bit. But I just didn't realize, like, that I would say that. It's like a like a sequitur, where, what is it called? Where you just, like, move on to the next topic because I go on tangents, and I guess that's just my way of like trying to get back on topic or to switch to a different topic. I don't know. Interesting. I don't really like it. I wish I didn't say anywho. It just sounds so childish. What? What's this? What's this? Your cute little sweater? Are you in your cute sweater? Yeah. Managed to throw that one down the stairs. Hell yeah. Okay. Anyway, what else happened today? Ooh, anyway. Interesting. Anyway. Uh um so I kinda had like a bit of a internal panic attack today, like right before lunch. Um because we had like a Zoom meeting with some of the other people in the company, and I don't really like Zoom calls because I feel like people just see like me having this blank face because I can't interact and I have no idea what anybody's talking about because I don't give a shit at all. So I'm not even paying attention, and then somebody will say my name and I just be like, "What? What? What do you mean?" And then one of the one of the girls from the other office has the same job title as I do, but she does like 1,000 more things than I do, and I don't want to do those things ever. But she's always saying like, "Oh, well, I could teach you how to do that, Rachel." And it's like, "No, don't say that. No." Now they're going to expect me to want to learn how to do that, but I don't want to learn how to do that. I just want to do my job and earn the the money that I earn and live my life until I find something that actually interests me, and then I can move on to that thing. And yeah, I don't know. I've never felt more autistic in my life than I never feel more autistic in my life than during those Zoom meetings with a bunch of neurotypical people just talking about stuff that they all know what they're talking about and I don't know what anybody's talking about, and I'm sitting there just like totally useless. And it's like I don't want to be on this call. I would much rather be curled up in my bed reading a book, or I don't know, anything else. I would much rather be anywhere else at that time. And so I just suddenly realized like, oh, what if this is my life forever? And then they were talking about one of the girls is leaving in the other office, and they're talking about like throwing her like a going away like lunch or whatever, and I was like, okay, that sounds fine. A going away lunch. You mean I get to leave in the middle of the day and we all get to go eat out and say goodbye? And then one of the other girls was like, or we could do like an evening thing, like a Friday evening thing. And I was like, no, 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 don't take away my Friday evening. I don't want you to take away my Friday evening. Please don't do that. I don't want to go. Like, I barely know these people, and now I have to take time out of my day to go to a Friday meeting. I don't want to do that. And thankfully I don't think we're going to, because they all have children, which would mean that they would have to either bring their children, which means we'd have to go to a child-friendly place during COVID times, or we would they would have to find a babysitter for their children, which I don't think they're gonna do. So I think I'm okay. I think we're probably going to still do like a lunch thing. And then if we do something else, I just don't think I'm gonna go. People can be upset. They can talk about me behind my back. But honestly, I'm so tired of doing things that I don't actually want to do. I don't want to do them in my spare time. Do not take time away from my time by myself to go do things that I don't actually want to do. It's annoying. It's annoying. Hey, buddy. Wait, where are you going? Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Oh, so sweet. Oh, yes. Oh. Eat me, buddy. Yeah. I love you too. Oh, you're sweet. Anyway, I want to do. I don't know. I was thinking maybe could try and be like an Audible story reader person. I could record audiobooks. I have really good voice, like if I'm reading something. I read a lot of books out loud, and so, but I also am afraid that that would mean that I have to get some kind of like fancy recording device, and then that stresses me out and I no longer want to do it. Also, I talk really fast, so I'm not sure if anybody's gonna want to listen to my audiobook, but who knows. Anyway, I want to read you a quote from that book that I was telling you about, The Wisdom of Life, the philosophy book. So I found this one today while I was at work, and it just spoke to me in a really weird way. So it says, the cheapest sort of pride is national pride. For if a man is proud of his own nation, it argues that he has no qualities of his own of which he can be proud. Otherwise, he would not have recourse to those which he shares with so many millions of his fellow men. And I was like, if that is not Trump supporters and people who are so pro-America that they want to like drown us in their American ideals, I don't know what else is. Like, I read that and I went, oh, I see. So they're not proud of their own self, so they take pride in the fact that they are American, even though America sucks dick. Oh, it's awful here. I want to leave this country so bad. If anything, I just want to leave the state. Like, I would proudly live in the middle of Wyoming. I have always wanted to live in the middle of freaking Wyoming in a log cabin and just like spend the day drinking mugs of hot chocolate and reading a good book, curled up by a fire. And maybe I'll take out my laptop and write for a little bit. God, that sounds amazing. If I won the lottery, that's what I'd do. I would totally do that. I would leave this fucking place. I would sell everything that I own and start over. And I would just maybe I would even build a log cabin, or just find a really nice log cabin and I would just live in it. I would just live on it. Oh, it'd be so nice. I would love that. God, somebody help me win the lottery. I guess I have to play the lottery first. I should probably play the lottery. No, fuck that. I don't know. Maybe. Nah. that sounds annoying. I don't want to do that every day. Or however. I don't even know how to play the lottery. Never mind. That sounds terrible. But maybe one day somebody will just, you'll find buried treasure or something, or I'll write the next great American novel. I'll just sit down one day and just like all of it will spill from my hands, I guess, because I'll be typing it, and then it'll just be like the greatest thing anybody's ever read. And yeah, I just really hate it here in America. And it's probably bad everywhere, but God, is it bad in America? Like, it's so awful here. Everything's way too expensive. You can't live. You can't live. And I have to go to the doctor, but I can't go to the doctor. Like, it's just the worst. It's the worst. I don't like it here. I also realized that I repeat things when I talk. Like, just to like emphasize the point that I just made. I'll be like, it's the worst. It's the worst. And it's like, okay, Rachel. Yeah, I get it. Whatever. I also read another quote from that same book, which is also, I think, pretty amazing. So it just says, it's a pretty long quote, so bear with me. It says, the rudest is always right. What more do you want? However stupid, bad, or wicked a man may have been, if he is only rude into the bargain, he condones and legitimizes all his faults. If in any discussion or conversation another man shows more knowledge, greater love of truth, a sounder judgment, better understanding than we, or generally exhibits intelligence, which casts ours into the shade, we can at once annul his superiority. Sorry, it's really small. I can't read it. I'm gonna restart that. Sorry. So it says, the root, serious? Stop. You know what? Never mind. Obviously, the world doesn't want me to read this quote, and that's fine. You know, let me read this smaller quote. It says, "Fame is something which must be won. Honor, only something which must be lost." And I thought that was very, or no, much. God, I can't even read that quote. Okay, you know what? Maybe I don't want to read audiobooks. That would, I can't read. And maybe that's just because I'm being filmed right now or something. I don't know. This is casting a really light. I don't like it. I'm so glad it's the weekend. I don't know what I'm gonna do this weekend, but that's the beauty of it, right? Like, I wish that I never knew what I had to do that day. Like, I just could wake up every day not knowing what's gonna happen. What am I gonna do today? I have no idea. Oh, cool. And then I just wake up the next morning and go, you know what sounds good? Going for a walk. Or, you know what sounds amazing? Making a giant breakfast. Or, you know what sounds really good? Maybe I'll go over to my sister's and we'll hang out. Or, I don't know, anything. Maybe it's time we go up to the woods. It's supposed to rain. Which is fine. Also, I can't wait for the rain. Like, sometimes the rain is so nice because you just it's an excuse to stay inside and huddle in your little like cocoon and not do anything. Yeah. I think I'm gonna watch some movies. I want to watch more movies. I don't watch enough of them, I don't think. But I also really want to watch anime, which I don't watch anymore because I get like bored. And not of the anime itself, it's just like my fingers need something to do. And so I usually like play a game on my phone when I watch TV shows, but I can't do that with anime unless I watch the dub version, which I don't want to do. And besides, even if I did watch the dub version, some dub versions are very good. You know, like sometimes they're pretty okay. Like when I first watched Attack on Titan, I watched the dubbed version, and then I switched over to the sub version, which is actually way better. But you know, who cares? It doesn't matter. If I watch the dub version of an anime, it's still not great because I want when I play a game on my phone to keep my hands busy because I also want to enjoy the beauty of the TV show. Like I want to enjoy the beauty of the animation and I want to just like look at it with my eye because I can't see out of this one. So beauty of my eye and just like I just want to see the pretty visuals. But my hands just have nothing to do. So if there was something that I could do with my hands where I don't have to look at my hands while I do it. If anybody has any suggestions, if you randomly stumble upon this video, please leave a comment below and just let me know what I could do with my hands without taking my eyes away from the screen as beauty just like shows up. Like, God, there's some beautiful anime out there. Like, even the horrifying anime, like Attack on Titan, where it's just like these ugly creatures or whatever, it's still just like so pretty to watch. Because you just, so much effort went into making these shots, this beautiful artwork, and I just don't, yeah. Maybe I'll do that. You know, maybe I'll just try. Maybe I'll just read tomorrow. I don't know. There's so many things I want to do, and it frustrates me that I just end up doing none of them and go back to watching YouTube videos, which is also what I want to do. So it's all just very confusing and hard. This video is all over the place. I think it's probably my worst video yet. Congratulations, Rachel. I think the beginning started off really well. I was like talking about coming to America and like all that. But now I was just like, I'm just tired and rambling, and I should probably stop. So if you made it this far, hi, how you doing? I am really glad that you watch my videos. And I'm probably just talking to myself because I watch my videos. And yeah, hi me. How you doing? You okay? Did you just start watching all your videos over again? How'd it go? Did you Do you think I'm doing okay? Like, I don't know. I hope so. I hope you think I'm alright. Or I hope you think that I'm spiraling because you are now alright. And you're just like, oh, okay, I'm much better than this person.